Alright, Texas National Resource Code, Title 3 of the Oil and Gas, Subtitle B, Conservation and Regulation of Oil and Gas, Chapter 92, the Mineral Use of the Subdivided Land. Section 9201, purpose of the defining of the legislature of the rapidly expanding of the population development of the state, of the towns, of the state, of the concomitant need for adequate, affordable housing, suitable job opportunity for the call for the full effective utilization development of all of the land resources of the state, so for the full development of all minerals of the state, with the value of the finding it is intent with the legislature of the mineral resource of the state, to be fully with the effective exploited the health of the land in the state, maintain and utilize with the fullest and the most efficient use of the is the final finding with the legislature that is necessary with the exercise of the authority of the legislature pursuant to the Article 16, Section 59 of the Constitution of the state of the Texas to ensure the proper orderly development of both the mineral and land resource of the state, the enactment of the chapter which protects the rights and welfare of the citizens of the state of the Acts of 1983, Section 92.002 with the definition of the term operation site with the meaning of the surface area of the two more acres located of the whole within part with a qualified subdivision designated with a subdivision plat that an owner of the possessor mineral interest may use the exploit of the floor of the produced minerals. Two possessory mineral interests. Many of the mineral interests include the rights to use the land surface of the exploration production of minerals. Qualified subdivision means tract of land no more than 640 acres that is located in the county having a population in excess of 400,000. And a county having a population in excess of 140,000 for the border of the county having the population in excess of 400,000 located on Barrier Island. B, that has been subdivided in a manner that authorized in law with the surface of the owners for the residential, commercial, and industrial use, and that contains operation sites for each of the separate 80 acres within a 640 acre tract with a provision over the road with a pipeline assessment easement to allow you for the operation site of the 4. Barrier Island means an island bordering on the Gulf of Mexico, entirely surrounded by water. Acts 1983, amended Acts 1987. Section 92.003, creation of subdivisions. Surface owners of the parcel of the land may create with a qualified subdivision of the land plat of the subdivision have been approved by the Railroad Commission filed with the clerk of the county into which for the subdivision to be located added Acts 1983. Section 92.004, hearing of the hearing or ordered by Railroad Commission. Railroad Commissioner shall adopt the rules governing the content of the application for the qualified subdivision. Applicant must be accompanied by a plat or subdivision showing the applicant proposed location of the operation site of the road and pipeline and easement. The Railroad Commissioner shall on notice till the applicant owner of the possessory mineral interest hold of the hearing of the application for the Commission shall consider the adequacy of the number, the location of the operation site of the road of the pipeline and easement of the hearing of the application for the evidence of the presented by the application of the owner of the possessory mineral interest. After we can reconsider is considering the evidence of the Commission shall approve with the reject of the amendment of the application to ensure the mineral resource of the subdivision are fully and effectively exploited. Applicant and owner of the possessory mineral interest may appeal the order of the Railroad Commission as provided by the law. Acts 1983 amended with the 1987. Section 92.005, use of the operations of the owner of the possessory mineral interest with the qualified subdivision may use the ownership of the contained with the designate of the operation site for the exploration, the development, and production of the minerals, and the designate of the easements for the only necessary adequately use of the operation site. Owner of the possessory mineral interest may drill the well, extend the well bores of the operation site for the front of the site for the outside of the qualified subdivision, owner of the surface of the other parts of the qualified subdivision, if the operation do not unreasonably interfere with the use of the surface of the qualified subdivision outside of the operational site. See this section. C, to apply with the subdivision if the third anniversary of the date of which the order of the Commission became final. 1. The surface owner have not commenced for the actual construction of the road utilities within the qualified subdivision. 2. The lot within the qualified subdivision has not been sold to the third party. Acts of 1983, amended Acts 1987. Section 92.006, amendment, replat, and or abandonment. All and any portion of the qualified subdivision may depend replatted with the abandonment of the surface owner of the abandonment of the replat. However, they may not alter or diminish or impair the usefulness of the operation site, improvement road, pipeline, easement, unless the amendment of the replat is approved by the Commission in accordance with the Section 92.003 with the scope of the Acts of 1983, amended with the Acts 1987. Section 92.007, municipal authority of the chapter does not affect the authority of the municipality to require the approval of the subdivision plan with the authority of the home rule city to regulate exploration and development of mineral interests within its boundaries. Acts 1983. And that was Chapter 92, Mineral Use of the Subdivided Land.